gotta open YouTube.
Yeah.
Oop. Didn't mean to have that over there. Put that
What are you
there
doing,
first.
you fucking nut?
What?
Oh, well, so it's just running back and forth.
Oh, I gotta change the name.
What are you doing, you fucking nut?
What? I just heard you say fucking nut.
Oh, on the stream?
Yeah. Go to channel and then go to studio. Why is this always so hard to fucking find what I want? I always forget how to fucking use it. Okay, now I gotta do that go live thing. And then I have to change the information because it's wrong. Very, very wrong.
Because it was for what?
Pokemon.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edit. Okay, it is Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki Literature Club. Gaming. Title. I can't wait for them to make the game that's supposed to go with this. Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, fuck,
It's
I
not
wish I had
supposed
a
to
picture.
go with it.
I mean, it doesn't go with it, but it's kind of lengthy.
The character
it's
is based
weird.
off of them.
Yeah. Nope, nope.
The game that these
Sadness
characters
can stay.
belong to.
Sorry, I'm writing tags.
Oh, good.
I wrote sadness, crazy, depression, anxiety, Doki Doki Literature Club, Doki Doki, and then probably DDL. Let's see. I'm actually gonna write that in here. Trigger warning. Trigger has 2 G's, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Say, I think I have this. Save. Okay. Oh, who the hell's in the chat? Hi.
Someone's in the chat?
Someone's in the chat!
Hello.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I was setting up the thing. I didn't see you there until just now. Are you still in the chat, or are we alone? I just gonna have to go to the bathroom for a minute. Other people can talk to you. Oh, I'm good, but I'll be right back. I'll leave you
How
for
can
the
we
door.
talk to them? We don't know what they're saying.
I will be able to figure that out.
He'll get, 1 minute. Fuck. He has my...
No, I got it.
He has my info. He has the Google thing. He can show it to you. I mean, I can probably pop it out and show it to you too, but I'm not sure how well that'll go over.
Go. There we go. Hello, Frank. Sorry, we just had to set up there because we're streaming it through Discord or whatnot. So we'll just be waiting for her to get back, and then we'll get started on the stream. Oh, we're doing all right. Had a hell of a time. We're trying to set up Sword and Shield randomizer, but that just made us go through a ringer, so we decided to do this. Okay. Looks like everything. How's the volume on the for our voices, Frank? Is it loud or quiet?
Did you guys get to a point where you can see what he's saying?
Yeah.
Okay. How's everyone doing? I have been awake for 28 hours, I think now? Probably
Something like
longer? Yeah, about 28 and a half hours. That'll make this game even more fucked up.
that.
Are you going to join us for the ride, Frank? Or do you
Okay,
have
the
something
volume,
else
okay.
for us to call you? Okay, the next question is who is reading who? I kind of want to
We all
read.
know I'm not reading.
Yeah, I mean, you're not reading, but I if Black can read, that will save my throat.
I still don't know what's going on, so
You just have to look and read when the characters come up. They get introduced as a little bit as it goes. Or he can voice the guy and I can voice the rest. How does that sound? Unless he wants to voice a girl. I don't care. And it's great that the volume's okay. That's awesome. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content.
nope.
There's no other option.
Clever, long E's. Okay, hello, Clever. Or Cleaver. Yeah, it sounds like Cleaver. Ah! Good enough. I don't know what the age said, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you minimized the application, it paused!
It's good.
No, he went to full screen.
Okay, that makes
His
sense.
computer had a panic attack. I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on. While his graphics
Okay.
card cried.
Is
I'm
it
gonna-
showing?
Yeah?
I'm
Oh,
seeing it.
the
It says,
name!
"Please enter
What's
your
our name? What's our name?
Okay.
What should we name our person?
Name him... Just name him Redacted. That works.
He's gonna be JoJo.
Jojo. Joe Dirt.
Okay, so... Black, I guess you read the guy character, and I can try and read the rest. I don't know who that is. Hey! That's you.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my
Sayori!
neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, that kind of friend. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away.
He's kind of a prick.
However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
He sounds like some sophisticated brat.
He is a brat.
I think a little bit of
I
that is
overslept
coming.
again! But I caught you this time!
Oh, I forgot her name was Redacted. I'm like, who is that?
That's my YouTube name I go by on here. It's either Redacted or Nebbia, usually.
Yeah.
And Redacted
Maybe.
sounds more like a guy name than Nebbia.
Maybe. But it's only
this would
because I
be
decided
you
to stop and
speaking.
wait for you.
When it says redacted, it would be you speaking, Black.
Yeah,
He knows that. He already did.
Oh,
We
okay.
have moved on.
You
So bad.
say that like you were thinking about ignoring me.
Damn straight.
That's mean, Redacted.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
He's kind of an asshat.
Yeah, I kind of
Just-
figured.
Fine. But you did wait for me, after all.
Harry Potter and the audacity of this bitch.
I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way back to school. Oh, wait, to school. We haven't been there yet. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Redacted, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you. Oh no, that's you. Fuck me.
I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. You know, unless they're like nightclubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? Did I really? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations why I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
He's such an asshole.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Unless there's nightclubs. Yes, Cleaver. Yes, nightclubs.
See, that guy gets it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
What the fuck is a need?
You trust me, right? Think otaku, but shut in and even worse.
Yeah.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright.
Everything that comes out of his mouth is a dismissive asshole.
I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by
This
such
is
a
gonna be
carefree
fun
girl?
when I'm voicing 4 girls and they're all talking.
More than that, I'm surprised to even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about me just makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside that little pretty head of hers. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What'd you do?
Daedora has minimized their application. Sit tight.
My bad.
After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Meaty clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Wink, wink. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Oh no.
Clubs.
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing
Oh no,
out.
it's a disaster!
I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
He acts like breathing the same air as her is gonna kill him. I thought I'd catch you coming. What? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
It's called minding my business. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club. That sounds
You
like
could-
a
Yes, I
disaster.
can club. I can club real good. Give me that metal baseball bat. I'll show you how good I can club.
Fucking Darude Sandstorm starts playing in the bathroom and the lights start flashing colors.
Sayori.
How many times is he gonna have to say the word?
Sayori.
Yeah, literally. 1 minute.
Do you want me to buy you hearing aids? There is no way that I am going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Ugh. Know that I was ever aware that she had any interests in literature.
Motherfucking cake and tea.
In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest in after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president, air quotes.
Air quotes.
This game can go so
That
wrong.
said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be less.
Hey, if you like anime and shit, you should like some form of literature.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please?
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well... I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member.
Oh, so I'm supposed to bail you out. This is what this is?
Yeah. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Yeah, no, like, when he's even near her, I get the
Sayori's
1 mile
really
radius
that much
thing.
of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this.
Maybe
out.
the problem is he's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go! Time to get to level 2.
And thus, who says thus?
And
And
thus...
thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A
You
section
should
of
be
the school
excited
I
for that cupcake.
rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities.
I don't even like cupcakes, and I'd be excited for a
Sayori,
cupcake.
full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone! The new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. Glance around the room. Where the fucking cupcakes?
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
It's 2020. Did you just assume my gender?
Redacted? What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I did it too sharp there. Woo! Time for level 4 reading!
Escape me in this situation.
The boobs!
This is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you
I
want
was
to
gonna
say
say something, but no.
if you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
I thought I was looking at a cutting board.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figurine makes me think she's probably a first year. Goddamn freshman.
The boobs! And cupcakes. You gotta remember
She
the
is also one who made
cupcakes.
cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Gotta remember the cupcakes, okay.
I haven't had a cupcake yet.
You can just
We're gonna
ignore
do
her
this.
when she's... You can just... Oh my god! You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Redacted.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other.
Just
well,
Monica.
we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year.
Just Monica.
Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart.
Now I gotta
Beautiful.
remember what voices
Athletic.
I gave them all.
Basically, completely out of my league. But the guy this high of an ego, that's not an attitude.
Right?
So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Yeah. You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Redacted. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I mean, we know what we're choosing. I get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Mistype, sorry,
It does
Sorry,
have
Miss
two
R.
desks arranged to form a table.
I don't see a table of arranged desks!
What do you mean? I see like 30 desks.
It's the one
And
that's in the
then
room
one in
there.
the closet. Not a chair.
None of them are arranged to make a table! Isn't a desk Isn't a desk technically a table anyways?
Essentially, yes.
Oh yeah, they're all tables. Actually, they're not. Yeah, they're still desks.
If you had to pick any chair in that room, where would you sit? I would sit in the far corner by the window.
I'm in the closet, close the door.
You don't wanna
Just
see
go
it
in and
anymore.
just sit there. At least you attended class, even though you can't see.
I'm still here.
Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet.
When did we get an accent? What the hell?
I take a seat next to Sayori. I had to take a bit to develop the character. I think I'm gonna give it an accent. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
It is a big room for her. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil
Kind
off
of,
the tray
but
to reveal a
that
dozen
turned
white
on its head and then
fluffy cupcakes
thrust into the
decorated to
depths
look
of
like
hell.
little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
Of course, the stuck-up girl's good at making things. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know.
She gets baked a lot.
Just hurry and take
why.
one. Yeah.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
I think I got 4 different voices down. It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has
Aw.
already managed to get icing on her face.
That's gross. But I do
turn
it,
the
but that's
cupcake
gross.
around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet,
Take a bite of her
I can't help.
cupcake.
but notice her sneaking glances in my direction.
Take a bite of her cupcake.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. What the fuck does that question? She said she made it. Oh my god.
Yeah, but you
No,
can say you
we
made
made the
something
icing.
yourself. You can say you made something
Mm.
yourself and then used store-bought icing.
Okay. I
She
get
probably
that.
made it herself, though, if she went to the trouble.
This is really good. Not great. It's good. Thank you, Doki.
Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
I'm being polite, you motherfucker. Haven't I heard this discussion somewhere before?
made them for you or anything. Fuck me, that was Sayuri.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. That's better.
You said it was for the new member.
But not for you know, you dummy.
Alright. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Where the fuck did you bring that from? In your purse?
Remember, it's from the endless back closet.
Well, like, you don't go to school with your tea set. You don't be like, oh, right, my back to school gear, I got my
I
tea set,
mean,
got
I
my
bet you
glitter, I got my
one person in the world goes to
Go.
school with a the whole tea set.
I bet
Yeah,
you
it's like-
in Japan and all that shit there, it's like normal for that
It's
shit
like
to
a really
happen.
big thermos, and it's like a built-in tea set. You just disassemble it.
Yeah.
She carefully places
It's
the
the
teapot
future
in
of
front
tea
of each of
sets.
us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Fuck, it's you!
Well, that's so much for that.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
You pretty much.
After
Frank.
all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Oh yeah, this is the literature club. Ah, I guess.
I forgot my
Oh
book.
yeah.
Huh? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
That's not
What
what.
the mouse was thinking for sorry.
Insulted. Yuri looks away. You're insulted?
I mean that... You know...
I believe you.
Believe what?
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to. Okay, Monica raised an eyebrow and smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was forced and dragged here beyond my will.
Kidnapping.
I was basically like. What? Yeah.
I-
Oh, perfect. He's lost for words just like I am.
Mhm.
I was afraid of this question. I was. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
I think he's a little dramatic.
You think? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Like, she's like a higher pitched, Yuri. As
Mhm.
president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs.
Fuck! A board member?
Weren't you a leader of the debates club last year? Damn, I only have one class with the lady and I know this.
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Welcome to clubs. That's all I
I'd
remember
much
from
rather
high
take-
school.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Fuck me! Monica's really is a great leader! Fuck me, that was horrible. Nods.
I'm surprised there aren't any more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new.
I mean, it could also have to do with, you know, the social
Especially
distancing,
when it,
but...
especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all rely... Fuck! I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate.
Oh my god. I
What?
saw the lady
Right,
on her
everyone?
hand. I thought those were nails. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah! We'll do our best.
Oh,
You know
fuck me.
it. You're lucky
Everyone
I read fast.
enthusiastically agrees.
Right?
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal.
Getting in your pants. Also, making sure you wear a mask. 6 feet, girls. I don't see
None
6
of them have
feet.
masks. What do you mean?
I don't
Monica
see
must have
6
worked
feet.
really hard just to find these things.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to tear this club down. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Redacted, what kind of things do you like to read?
I'm gonna
Oh, you know,
quickly,
the SCP Foundation stuff.
I'm
that's
gonna
what went into
quickly
that.
let's put this on auto for a second until I quickly go and grab a drink and be back.
Okay.
It doesn't go too fast.
Well, considering how little I've read these past 2 years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'm gonna quietly to myself, half joking. Yeah, manga. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
She's a fucking ground.
It looks like
dog.
she wants to say something.
She's a golfer! She's the manga golfer! And then not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that's peach cake.
If the book is in between your tits,
What
I
am I
will read
saying?
it.
I spoke without thinking after seeing very sense now. Anyway, what about you, Hiyori? Let me change the subject real fast.
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rib of a teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about the reading, until I destroy her career with one word. Twilight.
Still a better love story
She
than
seemed
Twilight.
so reserved and timid at the moment I walked in, but it's obvious from the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I can feel that. I can
But you
feel
know,
that very hard.
I like a lot of things.
Like what?
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, there's a sentence I understand.
Foreshadowing!
Right?
This is gonna turn into a yandere simulator. Oh no. The fact you didn't have a good answer. Oh no.
Alright. I've read a horror book once.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wish it said WHORE. As if he
Desperately grab
misheard.
something I can relate to at a minimal level. Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. At this rate, literally might as well be having a conversation with us.
I'm the best rock. No. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that.
I'm a really big fucking
But
prick.
if a
What do you mean
story makes me
gentle?
think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that?
Because everyone in
Well,
horror is
I
fucking idiots.
just...
Everyone dies.
Natsuki's eyes darted over me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Ugh,
I
my
kept,
voice squeaked. Oh, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes! Your poems! Everything you do is just as cute as you are! Fucking coming on strong, girl. Okay!
Oh my god.
Wait, so who's crushing who? I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
You're right. Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
Give me 1 second, cat's getting at something.
Elsa, get down!
Think she ever listens to...
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence.
Takes a lot of guts and
the truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
Shit. Well, how hard it is for me to write poems. If I write one, I share that with everyone. I'm like, look at this good thing I did.
If I write a poem, it ends up with somebody walking off a plank, falling into the shadows to their death. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Can I open
Sounds
my...
like some scary thing.
What?
It sounds like some scary horror thing.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same thing. They're all the same.
I wanted to read everyone's poems. Did you see the comment? If I write a poem, it ends with a big F on the bottom right. That's funny.
Oh my god. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically
my-
at Monica.
That was my quizzical sound. Let's all home and write a poem of our own. That rhymed. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
Won't that be a great treat?
That way, everyone is even. Quick question,
I got
what
a
time
poem
zone
for
are
you.
you all in?
This
I am
is
in a
the
time
red
zone
bar
that
to
doesn't
blue.
change.
I hate
It
this
is
club. Goodbye.
it's 9 p.m. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. He's an asshole! How? Isn't that right, Redacted? You better have a good answer.
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
I never agreed
I'm
to join the
illiterate.
club.
I was gonna say that.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Any guys free tomorrow night? I never said I would join this club. Shiori may have convinced me to stop by.
You
but
ate the cupcakes.
I never made any
They were blood
decision.
cupcakes. You don't have a choice.
I mean, honestly, with how the culture in Japan is, I wouldn't doubt it.
One of us, one of
I
us.
still have
one
other
of us.
clubs to look
One
at.
of us.
and,
One of us. One of us. One of us.
I lose my
One
train of
of
thought.
us. One of us.
All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes.
You made them sad.
Oh no.
They're a bunch of
There
sad
come the puppy
bitches now.
eyes.
But
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I thought.
Hmm.
Hmm.
My
Hold up.
self-esteem.
Other clubs to look at. Hold up. Redacted. What other clubs is the question.
Right?
You got the problem with me not wanting to join your club? Too bad.
Redacted. I still see
We
redacted.
are all in. Well, two of us are in Central Standard time zone,
Sorry.
and I
Half
don't
the
know what
time it
Black
just
is in.
half the time it just
Eastern.
says Saskatchewan time zone. Can we go to the next sentence?
Yeah.
No, I just like this really long, awkward silence. You,
I mean, accurate
you
much.
all, I'm
Ah.
defenseless against these girls.
Oh, the sexual auras, they're flooding into me.
I'm a good gamer, guys. I've never played with a
Okay,
gamer
so you'll
girl.
probably be an hour ahead of
How am I
us.
supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's
Yeah,
this?
they're an hour ahead
That
of
is,
us.
if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Beautiful, beautiful girls.
Right. The poison. Kuko's poison. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
He's lucky they didn't cut him.
One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
I mean, Natsuki looked like she
Yes!
was out there.
I'm so happy!
Shiori wraps her arm. Okay. Hey!
Sorry.
Quit double
Social
clicking, damn it!
distancing.
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcake, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official! I think I got called for supper. Welcome to the Literature Club!
Well, go grab your food then. We'll take a little.
I don't need to
break.
sign anything, no drug test, nothing.
Just go to the next part, because it might be the... I think this part's ending soon.
Well, there are new things. So after this part, okay.
Michael,
Thanks.
read the four girls!
Yes.
No, thank you.
Do it!
Oh god, no.
Okay, everyone. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Dude, I guess there's gonna be really masculine girls right now. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment.
Pretty much. Yes, my opening set.
a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Redacted. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Yeah.
This makes it perfect. It's like, why the fuck your voice staying?
Can I really impress the cluster Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already felt the anxiety welling up inside of me.
Felt the anxiety when I first started clicking the button.
Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. All you had was a cupcake. How messy is a cupcake?
Right? I'm gonna write a report for being held hostage instead of a poem.
Hey, redacted, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Fucking bull rat accent.
That's right. Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Damn it, there goes my alone time. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica.
Just the fucking, and of course, Monica.
What I really do, perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these
Club, do I need to buy my own tea set?
Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good
Tiny.
fortune will find me. And I guess I start with writing a poem tonight.
Yeah, we have to write a poem. We pick words that we. Which girl are we aiming for tomorrow? Who do we want to talk to?
It's time to write a poem.
Who do we want to talk to?
We should probably go for Yuri.
Okay, so we'd want melancholy, I think. Misery.
Oh, motherfucker!
Quit clicking so much. Intellect.
Okay,
So what did we do?
damn it, that didn't work.
Just hit.
There's gotta be a way to
It
go
could
back.
be grief or it could be intellect. It could be entropy too.
What about on the top left? Could you flip between those pages?
You could do
Like
fear,
those
too.
pages?
No, I
I'm
think once
thinking
you
don't.
pick
The
it, you
green tabs up
stuck. It's not a big deal. It's fine.
Okay. Well, if she's
There's
horror,
literally
so I would
20
guess
words.
grief?
2 isn't a big deal.
No, but she's also the smartest of the
I
club.
no, she said fear. Well, he said fear. Let's do fear. Okay. Empty
Let him
sounds
pick.
interesting.
How about we let him pick?
Yeah, you can pick.
Let him
Cleaver,
pick
you
the
can pick. I think it's probably empty or time, or it could be contamination.
Empty, he said.
No.
Alright.
Graveyard. Alone.
You get the full choice in this, bud.
He's like, oh no, you shouldn't have given me this power.
I don't get why we gave him all the power.
Cause I already screwed up the first two, might as well let him do the rest.
There's fucking 20!
So?
Alone. I think it'd be judgment. Or desire.
You think?
Yeah. Poof. You said desire.
Desire it is.
Tragedy, probably. Or despise. tragedy.
This music, though.
I could be uncanny. This music is the best.
I like the little girls just doing something in the little corner.
Natsuki does not look happy.
Right?
Mm-hmm. She said uncanny. Do I see the messages before you?
Yeah, you do.
Anime waterfall, hopeless peace, email, tears. I think it'd be tears. Tears or twirl, maybe. I think it's tears, though. Because anime would be Natsuki. You said tears. Eternity, probably. Sadness, disown, uncontrollable destiny. I think it'd be eternity or shame. He said dream. Fuck if I know. Broken? Or comfort, maybe? I think it'd be broken.
This is gonna be a really depressing poem.
Fucking game is depressing, dude.
This is basically not even a poem anymore, it's Mad Lib.
That's all it is. Broken. Or brocken.
Brocken. Brocken it is.
Suicide. Probably. Anger, maybe? Calm, fantasy, existence. Fantasy would probably be her.
Yeah. Doki Doki.
He said after 15 that we choose. Okay.
After 50. Okay, sounds good. It's taking a lot for you.
If he's still here every night, we'll give him the first 10 and then we'll do the last 10. We'll make it
Fair.
quicker. Existence.
Existence?
Technically, we could all do 5.
Yeah, if he's here for the next one, for sure.
That's a good idea. I think captive. I'm not sure. Frightened. Frightening. Holy fuck, there's a lot of those I can get. Ow, my fucking lip.
No worries.
We're not in a rush. I'm pretty fucking awake right now. Where I shouldn't be.
Right?
Prayer. One last one. If we want to talk to Monica, we have to find the secret ones mixed in.
Yeah.
Pain.
But that's like pain?
Pain.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, massacre.
So I was thinking.
Agonizing.
Agonizing?
Fester.
Fester?
That or unstable.
Hey, you say agonizing, you say fester. I'm gonna choose agonizing. Okay, so you guys pick.
Anxiety.
It's
Probably.
okay.
Anxiety or scars.
Anxiety.
Yeah, no, some of these things I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Well, horror. if we're going for what's her face?
Horror or disaster. And both of them would fall for her.
Disaster sounds good.
Fucking Cage, that sounds amazing.
Right. Unending, I guess.
That or Cage, one of the two. Hi again, Redacted. Fucking food in my mouth. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
You're still eating those goddamn leftover cupcakes? Nah, don't worry about the thing. This
No, we
might be a
don't
little
stream every
strange
day,
for
but we'll
me,
stream more if
but
people watch.
I at least keep my word.
Don't be me. Fucking still be me. Oh my god, great. It's
Well,
not.
I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Redacted. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And that makes this any less of a decision. And last year, too.
What a way to treat a new member. Gee,
Right?
thanks.
No wonder they only have so many members. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if
That's
you
the
don't
point of
take
a
us
club.
seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
The
It's
point
really
of the
not,
club is
though,
to
in
hang
Japan.
out.
It's really not, though, in Japan. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her mega collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature! Technically, yes.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys! Redacted always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
Mm-hmm.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
Wait, so are we neighbors?
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting.
Then why are you in her
Shit
room?
from down the hall. And you almost always set your house on fire. Well, you almost set your house on fire once, but it basically is always.
Is that so?
Yes, you should join the goddamn cooking club. You should get out of this fucking literature club.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? No. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Redacted can become good friends too. Of course she stacks the memories. Stalks the memories.
Sayori.
Huh?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situations you just put me into.
She's an angry motherfucker.
Seems that way. She stalks the members.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Fucking shut up! Wait, Sayuri.
Me?
Not really. That's like if you're throwing a surprise party for somebody and they tell them like a day before. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
No, it's like throwing a surprise party and telling them right before they open the door.
Nothing. Yeah, that is exactly what it is. Happy
What
hey, you
is
have
it?
a birthday.
Is it a book?
Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. It's not really a big deal. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. You never think.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what.
Is that so? He better do a second.
Right?
Yeah, I want to make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be, and I'll give me my free shit.
Oh, alright. What the fuck is the second reason? Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. That was Monica at the end. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Dad. And we could, you know, make out on the couch. Discuss it if you wanted.
Ah, yes.
She's a little
This book will make a good
shy
fire
for-
starter.
Detail.
This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
You sure it's an accident?
She even picked out the book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely
She's way too
read
shy.
it. I enthusiastically take
A
the book.
little too shy.
How much money
Fucking-
can this get me on eBay?
The shy ones are the scary ones, though.
You! Maybe she bought you a really big textbook. That's like worth $200, dude. Well, you can read it at your own pace. 12 years
Oh,
later.
it's gonna take me like a month to
I
read
look
it then.
forward to hearing what I look forward to hearing what you think.
Oh shit.
We don't need the fucking script.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't matter. Oh, that doesn't seem to be the case. That doesn't matter, but... Sayori and Monica are having a chill conversation over there in the corner.
Not to be reading.
Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance.
Which probably was.
Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. She getting that naughty chair ready. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading.
I don't think you're distracting her if you just cuddle the nut.
I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be
That's
on
a
the
little
first few
creepy.
pages. You think you're gonna read faster than me? Crap, I think she noticed me looking at her. She sinks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book.
I don't see a book.
Sorry. I was just spacing out. You know,
There you
getting
were.
lost in those eyes of yours. I mutter this,
Bro,
sensing
just
I
get
made
a
her
room already.
uncomfortable. Ah, shit.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you
Did he
gave
just
me,
interrupt
right?
her? Mm-hmm. I just want to eat my bacon and rice. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant.
What, you didn't mean to stop at a bookstore?
I-
Where'd you stop? Starbucks?
I mean, fuck yeah, but that's in the bookstore here. I just happened to buy two of them Yeah, bullshit. You don't just happen to buy 2 books.
Hey, I've been to like a thrift store once, and they will let you fill the bag up with books, and you get it all for like $5. So
I've been to
I
a
can
store
I
like
can
that for
totally
like
get that.
clothing.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. For now. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Definitely.
Go get the chicken and eat it then! I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Food is good. Food is great. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Yuri, shut up so I can eat.
Is that so?
Fucking question mark.
What's it about anyway?
Well...
You would know if you read it. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. Excuse me? The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Oh my god. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. Sounds like Kelly Armstrong's The Summoning Books.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Wooden stairs are really so shitty to try and sneak down.
That sucks. The person I live with that's upstairs doesn't wake up no matter what the fuck you do. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. I read that already. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of... Oh, that was you. Fuck.
It's kind of dark, isn't it?
Fucking, it's a horror book, isn't it?
Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So the dark turn came from nowhere, and never saw that coming. There were no signs or anything. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Redacted?
No. It's not that. It's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. As my good old friend Bob Barley says.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that you're into those things. She's so shy and reclusive
I'm
on the outside.
shy and reclusive.
But her mind seems to be completely different.
But I've read mangas that people don't want to ever see. It's just that those kinds of stories fucking are great. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. I've read too many of those types of stories. Psychology class fucked me in that situation. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. Hi, new person! Hello, Yuri! Oh my god! Yuri! 1 minute.
Hi, new person!
I'm rambling, aren't I?
What?
Not again. Are you Yuri from the game? Are you coming here to kill us? I'm sorry. I'm sorry we made fun of your boobs.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's
Oh yeah, we're
alright
talking
then.
about books, right?
But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Creepy fuck.
That's... I really don't think you need to worry.
You need to worry. Dot dot dot.
That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's... Well, that's true. At least she's one I can kind of
In
eat while saying.
fact, I might as well get started reading it, alright?
You just don't have to.
Fireplace it is.
If I want to get in your
What are you
pants, I
saying?
have to.
Right.
And just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Goddamn double standards. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right?
Oh my
I'm not
God,
gonna
we
have a
get the other
problem if I
picture.
get offended, right?
Mhm.
Just look at the seat next to Yuri's. Ah.
Everything is amazing. Ah. It's fucking hard to sit up big while eating.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You seem a little apprehensive.
That's me fearing I'm gonna choke. I'm sorry.
You respect the new members. Yeah, that's right. I'm asserting my dominance.
It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. I'm sorry if I sound really bad right now.
She's just eating.
Finishing my rice.
You're not used to being next to someone? Don't worry, me neither. I'm alone.
You were funny. That is, reading in company with someone. Yeah, it's actually not that easy to read with somebody.
I
Because everybody
see.
else is at different speeds.
Right.
I see, says the blind man. Well, just tell me if it's distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. You know, reading over my shoulder, it's not a particularly bad thing. Just creepy. Maybe a little distracting, with a feeling it's somewhat
We're just
comforting.
having fun. And
Mhm.
trying to do 4 voices is fun. But it's not at that point right now,
Yuri,
so.
in the corner of my eye. I realized that she's not actually looking at the book.
Let's get 10 times
That's right.
creepier.
I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Oh no, she's
Yes,
reading
me.
from my book.
Harry
Sorry.
motherfucking Potter over here.
I was just.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
Holy fuck! You don't call that out. Unless you're Canadian.
Right.
I do. I don't really mean to.
You better apologize for that.
She does.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
I mean. Unless you're Canadian.
Here, this should work. Right?
My favorite, I really like Monica, but I kind of do like
I
Yuri.
slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then I hold my
Sayuki's
book
the most
more
relatable
between
for
the
me, though.
two of them.
Which sucks, because... I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy because she knows mine is superior. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book
That's
open.
awesome that you like them all.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Oh. I thought I was gonna do the yawning tactic.
Oh.
Her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book.
That's a lot of description that we didn't
That way,
need.
I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this,
Yeah, no, I've
we're
seen this
huddled
game
even
before.
closer
The
than
ending's
before.
fucked. You think it's a dating sim?
It's actually kind of distracting me. I don't
Hold
understand the
up.
author's motives anymore. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Oh, come on.
Are you ready?
Oh, come on. They're not even trying at this point. Eh.
To turn the page?
Sorry. I was distracted.
Sorry, are they like cannibals or some shit like that?
I got a bit distracted for a second.
I don't think so.
I glanced over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay.
Swear
If we
bullets
didn't
over
see
here.
the scene that we see now, that could be taken out way out of context.
That's this entire game. Except it gets a little weird. You're not as used to reading, right?
Oh yeah, reading. That's
I
what
don't
we're
mind
doing.
being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh, it is the one you use for a profile. It's probably the least I can do.
It is.
Since you've been so patient with me. Have you been patient? Looks awfully familiar!
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Yeah, that's right.
What do you
Don't
like?
tell me to turn the page again. I swear to God, the book will be flying through that window soon. We continue
you
the first
Super
chapter
Yuri
in
fan?
silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange.
What the fuck?
You know, it's like my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Thank God I don't have to read that.
Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah, they won't stop talking.
How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong.
Because she will.
It's not.
Sorry?
Kind of
I like the ending of the game,
some
but
of your
it's
mannerisms.
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a neutral, not bad, not good.
Depends on which
I
route
see.
you go.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
It doesn't matter what route you
Just
go.
a moment.
But redacted. That is the best name ever. I love it. That's
Right?
probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait! The number one problem. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really
was
don't know
that?
you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Why was they screaming in the background?
What? What were you screaming in the background?
You didn't hear that screaming in the background?
No.
It was probably your background. We heard screaming in the fucking background.
Oh my god.
It's your turn still.
Okay, I'll reread it for the slow people out there. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious. I was talking about you two, by the way, about that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah. The scream got me.
I more meant that it's kind of cute. You know, the first step to solving any problem is acceptance. Acceptance of your own failures.
Slow at clicking the button. What are you saying all of a sudden?
That I say things black and white. I'm very blunt about things. If you don't like it, there's the door.
Okay, everyone. Huh? I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Cock block.
Yuri exhale is scared from finishing her thoughts.
Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down.
Yeah, no shit. You got in the way.
I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not.
God damn, when did this turn to the
It's
drama
fine.
club?
Right?
Or in High School Host Club. What the fuck? Michael, I can't see it. Okay,
Wait,
there we
what?
go.
There it is. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
Ah! Oh, my thumb! It's bleeding all over the place!
I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. On my own, independent study. Or would you prefer I only read it?
They're never gonna get through that book if they do it like that.
Right?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
Perfect, it's settled. In that case, I'll read a
Yeah,
little
there are
more
good and bad
tonight.
endings.
It'll be more fun to read it with you after it picks up a bit, you know? The book.
That's good reasoning. That was bad. That's good reasoning. There. That's better. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Oh my god, she's assigning homework!
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I have to have some words with Sakura.
Just Monica.
I stand up.
Just Monica.
I make a mental
just
note of where I left
Monica.
off in the book, then slip
Just
it back into my bag. That's a very bad habit. That's a very bad habit.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Fuck yes, we did!
Oh yeah, it's the most depressing fucking thing you'll ever see.
You might
Why do I
want to
keep
kill
clicking
yourself
things?
afterwards, but it's a poem!
Yeah, I wrote a poem. My relaxation ends.
Fuck that, he was never relaxed.
The
Too much of
adrenaline
a
kicks
stuck-up
in.
prick
I
with a
can't believe
horseshoe
I
up his
agreed to do
ass.
something so embarrassing.
Let's see how our Mad Lib will
I
turn
couldn't
out.
really find
Mad
so much
Libs for the
inspiration
win.
Since I never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
Oh, Yuri.
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems.
Shong. Boing, 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 boing.
Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You know, like a normal fucking person. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri
quit spoiling the
reluctantly
game,
comply
please,
as
Yuri.
well, reaching into
There
the
is
bag.
somebody
You
in
know,
the
actually, if
quest
someone
who
pulled
hasn't
out crumpled
seen the
notebook
game.
paper, that means that was the draft they threw away.
Yeah.
I do the same myself.
Dun 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 dun!
Who should I show
Okay.
my poem to first?
Fucking, who are we going to? No, maybe?
I
Don't
mean,
we
weren't
want to see
trying to,
Monica?
Yuri?
We could see Sayuri. We've been kind of mean. But Natsuki's an attitude little bitch.
Well,
I know, Yuri. I know. Try and calm down about talking about how sinister it is, though, okay? But you can have fun with us when we do the next poem. You can take part too. Who the fuck is watching something? I'm not sure. I like it'd say Monica or Sayuri. You already spent the time talking with Yuri. Everybody vote! I vote. Fuck, I don't know. see what you guys vote in the chat first.
yeah. See what you guys
Between-
think.
Either Sayuri or Monica. Stop giving tips, Yuri, please. We just want to vote.
Which girl should we go?
It's either
So,
Sayuri or Monica. Okay, you guys.
Give him a second.
Uh,
Okay,
not really. Sayuri, I think. I think I vote Sayuri. So what does Frank vote? Cleaver! We need your input! No crap! Just Monica for the win, though. Now I want to do Monica just to spite you.
Ouch. Can we get an F in chat for this guy?
We already have. His name is Frank. Okay, what do you guys think? Sayuri or Monica? Specifically Black, seeing as you don't know what happens.
I guess... Monica?
It's fine, Frank, I was bugging you. So that's 2 Sayuris and a Monica. This didn't help. Okay, we're sharing with Sayuri. Ah! Oh, this is gonna hurt my throat for... Oh my goodness! Fuck that, that was horrible. This is so good, Redacted!
Shut up, I know it. Eh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! This is so much energy I don't have. I've been up for more than fucking... I've been
How
up for
many
more
Red
than
Bulls did you drink this morning?
None. I've had a couple Pepsis, but that's about it.
You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I did this like 5 minutes before I went to sleep.
Pretty much.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jesus Christ.
What?
She's a ditz.
What?
I'm sure Yuri's maybe even Natsuki's.
Why did you say damn it?
Who said damn it?
He said, geez, damn
Are you
it.
sure you don't like it just because it was me who wrote it? Like, I know I'm awesome and everything.
I
but
mean,
give me your honest
she
opinion.
worships the ground you walk on. Of course she does. Oh, well, I'm sure that's part of it.
Well, goddamn, we need to get you into
I
one of
think
these
I
goddamn
understand you
critical
better than a
thinking
lot of
classes so
other
you can learn about the fallacies of
You know?
logic.
Fucking Naruto up in here. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a redacted poem. That's funny! That's funny! It's a redacted poem! And that makes it feel extra special.
Did you know the FBI is kicking down your door soon?
Right?
Don't tell the truth. I know the truth already. Please, no. Like, I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheets.
This is
against
Black's
the
first time
sheets
even hearing
against her
about the
chest.
game. We're trying not to spoil it.
It's not like you can read
Does
it.
the FBI kick down your door in the game?
No.
Oh no. You're so weird, Sayori. This game's gonna get funky, isn't it?
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Funky fresh
Not to
funky flesh.
mention the fact I'm standing
Funky
in front
fresh
of you
cleaver.
in the club room. Well, of course. If we weren't in someplace so public, I'd I'm not
Oh,
really
bend you
into it
over that
yet, But
desk.
that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
What was? See? It's like I said before, redacted. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people.
I did this because you wouldn't leave me alone. This was for me.
That's something that only really good people do, or people scared of their stalker.
Thanks, Sayori.
She is lolly. Like 2 of the characters in the game are lollies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees me the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
I burn it to the ground. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Please don't.
That would be my way of thanking you. Oh
You don't
god.
have to. Let's be humble here. You don't have to. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Ugh. Yay! Fun, yeah. Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Oh, God, you want me to do work?
Don't worry. I'm really bad at this.
Only people who are good say that. Goddamn attention seekers. We'll see about that.
Just Monica. Okay, I want to read it. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Can you
What?
click others?
Sayori, this is just a guess, but are you hungry? Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit. Yeah, she just finished it this morning.
Pretty much.
You can't just answer just a
Technically,
little
you
bit
can.
to a yes or no
She
question.
could have worked on some of it last night and then finished it in the morning.
Right?
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Oh, fucker. That's mean. Don't be mean!
I'm a realist.
I still tried my best!
Ah, yeah. Well, you see,
There is... The glass
if you
isn't half
try
full,
and you fail, you still fail.
nor half empty. There is no glass.
I didn't
that is the
mean
type
to
of
say
man
that it was a
Redacted
bad
is.
poem.
But it is.
I meant to say it was the worst thing I ever read. It came out nice.
What were the
or-
words again, all of them?
How should I put it?
Oh, I don't even remember.
It sounds just like
Next time somebody needs to,
you.
like, jot the words down.
Right?
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's Black's first time
absolutely.
playing Doki Doki. It's Dodora's first time playing it, but he's seen it. I've played it and seen it. A couple times.
Especially that last line.
I want to finish the
Mhm.
main game and do mods. I made eggs and toast!
Even though you were late to school.
It's had to skip breakfast!
And put on carbs? I don't think so.
I get all cranky!
Well, there's just no point in arguing. You can't win an argument with an idiot.
That is the perfect definition of what this game feels like!
Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Okay, I'll read
Thanks
this.
for wasting 10 minutes. I'll never get
Okay,
back.
I gotta read this, Black. You have to know. Bro, I feel like this game went from joining a literature club to writing on a death note. Do you not know what a death note is?
I know what that is.
Okay, good.
I'm not that uncultured.
This is so much fun! Monica's the best!
Oh yeah.
Just Monica.
Yeah.
Just Monica.
Monica's
Just
the
Monica. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever!
I bet you're gonna forget that too.
Probably.
Yeah,
If her
I
head
guess I
wasn't
look forward
if
to
her
it.
head wasn't tied if her head wasn't hooked to her body, she'd forget that too.
I guess I look forward to that too.
Fucking takes forever. Who should I poem my
Who
to
should I
next?
show my
Monica!
poem to
Monica!
next?
Monica next?
Yeah, Monica.
Ooh.
Hi, Redacted.
Hello.
Michael, click! Having a good time so far?
Not really. Oh yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Fucking creepy.
Yeah, let's take some more English classes.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Just Monica.
Alright. Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
I think Monica's my favorite
Okay.
girl, actually. I
Of
like her.
course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
That's why I'm here. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Fuck me, that was bad.
I swear to
Don't-
God.
Don't worry, Redacted. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. The barriers. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Redacted. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it.
Oh, this is trash.
It's really metaphorical. Stop talking, Yuri!
I knew it.
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. No spoilers. Like,
Damn,
just
great.
stop.
Oh, son of it.
That way, it always counts when I put in some effort, because I never fucking do it. Life isn't fair.
Pretty much. Well, I guess it worked anyway. I want to read yours.
Uh-huh.
You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism.
Imagery,
Oh, fuck
not
me.
imaginary.
Shut up! I'm dyslexic! Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, you talk to me about words I've been up way too long! And I'm dyslexic!
Disgrace to the literature.
Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it.
Oh my
Get ready
God.
to cry. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. You've written one poem in your whole life.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just Monica. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Just Monica.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
Guys, the bathroom over back.
That's okay.
We can have it now.
I'd love to see you try new things. Time for autoplay. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Oh, you know what we were doing?
Oh
It's
my
not like
God.
you have to worry about impressing them or anything. You know what we were doing?
Are you done?
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Do that fucking thing that I do when you see that. Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction? The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
It's a hole in the wall.
No shit. 1 second, stop up. Go scroll up again. I was checking to see if there was any secret. I was checking to see if the first letters of the thing said anything.
Oh. It's you keep scrolling. It's
Is he exist or is it just scrolling on its own?
It's Arabic.
I'm
I
here.
knew it.
Okay, you can go now. So, what do you think?
It's very, how do I put it? Freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
It's like a fucking spell.
What
I
was
feel
the
like-
inspiration behind this one?
I feel like I'm getting a
wonder.
poetry lesson I didn't ask for.
Right?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Just Monica. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better, friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening.
Who should I show my poem to next?
I don't really care after this point.
Natsuki.
Redacted? If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Excuse
Done
me?
anything.
Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Fuck you! Do you think I'm stupid?
Yeah. I'm not even a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah. I did put in effort. I won't say how much. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it.
Huh?
That's what I thought. Painful to think about.
Making sex noises now. Fine! Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Asshole. I didn't know there was somebody who was more of a prick than him.
Fair enough.
Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Damn straight.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it.
Yeah. Because, like,
It's
eagles
kinda
can do more than
stupid.
fly. They can hunt, they can land,
And
they
she
can
made
walk.
fun of our poem. What? Just be honest. Amazing poem. Fire lit. 10 out of 10. Would read again.
100% honest. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. That is kind of what writing is. So
Oh,
people don't
yeah.
even take my writing seriously. It's because you write like a 5-year-old. Yes.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
Your writing.
Your writing
Whoops.
style wouldn't make your message any less valid. In fact, it reminds me of the
Yes!
shithouse poet.
Exactly. I I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
We're going back to this now.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Can you click?
Yeah, I understand. People do that shit all the time on Facebook.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhythm, for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Hello, Yuri, welcome back. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro, the legend, the myth.
The Legend 27?
I'm glad you learned something. Fuck you, Natsuki. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Are you the youngest?
Yeah. Guess not. Goddamn freshman. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I wouldn't take that away from her.
Who should we pick next? No.
Don't take it personally, you're just the last person available, so... As you
Right.
No, she's not the one who forced you to join. Sayuri is. Exceptional.
Huh? What was that? You gotta speak up.
Right?
Did I say that out loud? Oh no, I said
Yuri
it out
first covers her
loud.
mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
How does he know what she thought? That?
I can see the dialogue. Just kidding.
I guess
Do you see
you're
the
right.
loading circle by his mouse?
What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Misclicking, asking someone to click for us, and then filling the rest in. Pretty much it.
Being shy is fine.
Really?
Just don't let it take over your life.
Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem
We
again.
just crushed all of her emotions because we did better than her on our first try.
Yeah, I know you must have heard that a lot, but this really is my first time.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more further.
Yeah. Okay.
Then Frank didn't know that she's just basically role-playing Yuri.
This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
Am I a typical kind of guy?
And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I'm fictional. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. You can be blamed for anything. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I should have put a space in there. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How? You better be ready to defend your point.
Well... never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. No, you should not. Sorry.
Didn't we have a discussion about this? It's fine.
Yeah, we had a discussion about apologizing constantly
apologizing
just
to
5 seconds ago.
To me.
Right.
Or to Natsuki.
Do you
Do you mind if
fuck
I read
me?
the poem now?
Oh, cool, I get to read another poem. I'd love to share my thought processes behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Yeah.
Damn her
Ghost?
handwriting.
Ghost under the light.
I hate half
The,
cursive.
the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green blue of the future. I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Your handwriting is not fun to
Swear to
read.
God, what? I wasn't thinking that at all. But now that you mentioned it, it took me a good time to read.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah,
Yeah, I know it does seem like
Well,
there's only 5 people in
just
the
tend to read
universe. That is a
script very
questionable
often.
situation.
I'm sure you think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? Plus fucking was a bitch to read. That's a relief.
Also, I guess I like the poem.
I guess.
Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It's better than fucking the other one. It wasn't too short.
Did you see the last one I read?
What'd you read? I
The
usually
eagles
write
can
longer
fly.
poems. Oh yeah, I hate that one. I was the one who fucking read it!
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Don't want any of that spice. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Fuck me. I gotta get that
Are you
tang out of
into
my
ghosts,
voice.
Yuri?
Huh? The fuck's that? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, redacted. Don't want those
Really?
ghost peppers in their fucking fiction.
I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. Did she circle something in blood? But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work, and then sometimes they just think, huh, that's a sentence.
Interesting.
You don't see anything. Okay.
You can't read the poems again. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. He took your go look at it again serious. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Ooh, spooky ghosts.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
If anything, he could probably learn a lot from her. You think so? Maybe a little bit of humility.
Oh, I know so. Yeah.
I think the key that he's missing is humility and less confidence. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Redacted.
Me too.
Oh.
Phew.
Time to jump
I
between
guess
them
that's
like they're...
everyone.
Time to jump between them like they're frying eggs in a pan!
I glance around the
Hang on.
room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
Well, you did better than fucking Natsuki.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs.
Better than Natsuki's.
This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
And then they touch each other. And it gets a little too
As I read
spicy
in
for the
tandem, I watch
classroom.
each
That's
of
why
their
they need
expressions
mild.
change. Natsuki's
kidding.
eyebrows furrowed in frustration and disgust. Meanwhile,
That's
Yuri
actually the time
smiles
I'm
sadly
kidding.
and disappointed.
Right.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. I guess you could say it's funny.
Fancy.
Fancy?
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, quit skipping shit so fucking quick. Yours is cute. Cute?
Oh boy, pull out the popcorn.
Catfight. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
No, it's not.
How can it be cute? Because it is. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. That's correct. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Bitch. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Neither did anything you said.
Nothing she's ever said in her life has come out well.
Right.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Sayori likes anything. And Redacted did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh, fuck. First of all, excuse me?
I don't talk to trash.
I
like you.
appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. N-n-n-n. And Redacted liked my poem too, you know. Campfire. Meow.
Right?
These people suck for a literature club. You're supposed to openly accept criticism.
Yep.
Right?
He even told me he was impressed by it. Right.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Get out of this. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... Oh. You're just... Yuri stands
Yuri
up.
stands up as well.
At least you can just read that. Maybe you're just jealous that Redacted appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
I just wanted both of you to share.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, but you are. No! If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh! Ah!
Oh, shit. Oh yeah, you exist.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Redacted started showing up.
Oh god.
Oh! Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like the fighting, guys! Oh no. Redacted! She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true! Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
She started it! No, she didn't.
No, she did.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, it's not, though, half the time, then this
No.
wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? But it was for a reason. The meaning
Yeah.
should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. I mean, it was
No.
kind of obvious what it was about. Help me explain that to her, Redacted? Oh yeah, no, I think jealousy is an understatement. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Redacted?
Ladies, you can all get in line. I'll slap you all one at a time.
Well,
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. I just bullshitted my way just like I did the rest of scholars.
Pretty much.
One I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be...
fuck Natsuki, it's Yuri. Pick Yuri, pick Yuri. Fuck Natsuki. Say Yuri's a useless fuck.
Natsuki. You're right that I like your poem. But fuck you. Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. Because of someone's opinion
Ladies, you
is
can all
different.
ladies, we can all share my tea set. Let's settle down and talk about this. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem advice.
Mm-hmm. I understand. Yuri. Every time I see that name, I think of JoJo for some reason. Yeah.
You're a
You're
seriously
talented writer.
Whoops.
It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's... But here's the thing. Fuck me!
No matter how simple.
I
or
keep
refined
reading the
someone's
wrong
writing
thing.
style is,
Right?
they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But no.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then
She
this
just
wouldn't have happened in the
snapped at
first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. No, it isn't.
Oh, isn't?
It was her that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. Oh, Monica stepped in. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point. Being defiant is only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. A little bit of pity.
Bitch can burn. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Thank God you didn't say sing. Yuri, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Burn for that little bit
Without
of
warning,
warm
Natsuki snatches her own
cup.
poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki? She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk.
I feel bad for Yuri.
I gingerly approach her and sit in an Egyptian chair.
Sigh.
Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. She didn't even really do anything. You probably
No.
hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well... Alright. I believe you. Hello, new person! Hello, Michael Nathan. Mitchell Nathan.
Hello.
Yuri's good girl. Thanks, Redacted. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
It's nothing. Really.
One more thing.
Oh?
That one thing that Natsuki said? I don't pad my breasts. About you know. I would never do anything so shameful. So...
Huh?
Oh, it's you. Fuck.
What did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. Well, now I want to know. I'm going to go make some tea.
Ah, good idea.
Yes,
Make enough for
about
more
the
than one
boobs.
person. Okay, wink, 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 wink.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Redacted, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. Mm-hmm. It was neating to talk with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Whoop whoop!
Tomorrow?
And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Nobody gave me any criticism. What do you mean?
So what you want to do
I
now is
think
you
to
want to
myself.
link words. They have to be similar. Like, they actually have to link. So the fear and
I'm
cage don't link. Kind of.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of how Pop-Tarts are raviolis. I'm thinking, with any luck, that means I can at least do a better
Cringe
job impressing
moment.
those who I want to impress.
How about the boobs?
I'm not for myself with a newfound determination. It fills me
Redacted?
with determination.
Ready to walk home?
Oh, God,
Sure,
this
let's
again.
go.
It really has. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Senor, about what happened earlier.
Oh, what do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that.
Damn it,
I
thought this code was
promise
gonna
they're
get
both
interesting.
wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Fuck no. Yuri's awesome.
No, I don't.
Fuck
hate
Natsuki
them.
though.
I just wanted your opinion. That's all. I could see why they make good friends with you. Yes, you.
You know, Redacted? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
That makes one of us.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Agreed. That's funny. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's.
Every day is going to be so much fun.
I can't wait. Uh, looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but there's any benefits with the friends? Does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds. Sayori.
Disgusting.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder, like a dog.
I wouldn't
say
want to
that
be
more to
patted on the
myself
shoulder
than
by
her.
him. Who knows where
The
that hand
tends to
was?
be used as Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Okay, we have another one. Okay. You're good. Go. So maybe choose adventure. Treasure would be the thing that would link with that. Amazing would probably be the one that links with that. Anime or wonderful. I think both could. Excitement might work too. Together. Maybe
I mean,
existence.
captors goes with togethers.
Maybe, yeah.
No, I don't know.
Existence, maybe?
Uh,
It just seems like something that adventure, treasure.
vibrant?
What?
Because it's Vibrant.
Vibrant, yeah, that works.
Depends
Oh,
on
fuck,
the
it's
Fuck yeah,
a
you
Kitty.
picked Kitty! Can we put Massacre after that? Oh no, explode, explode, explode! What gamer such as who
swimsuits
get
on the
what?
adventure.
Can we put electricity?
Silly maybe, or probably silly or promise. Or electricity.
Because
We
explosions.
said things have to match.
How does gamers such as yourself get a girlfriend? It's my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is her YouTube channel.
Disarray.
I'm the one that's playing it. Disarray? Okay.
Yeah, this way. Unending. Misfortune or tenacious? I think misfortune. Eternity. Graveyard. Yeah, I'd say that. Extreme. Yeah, hopeless. Actually, yeah, do hopeless. Display. Straight heaven sent display. Disney cover. Fantasy. Dissolve first. Nope. Just wait for a second, damn it all. Covet. What did you pick last? You kept clicking shit.
Oh, I picked last was fucking, depression.
Cry, desire, hope, prayer. Honestly, I think cry would be the best one. Prayer or cry, maybe hope. Those three. Just click hope. And then atone.
another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already.
We're heading to the depths of hell. That's where we are going.
I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. I wouldn't say comfortable. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Redacted!
Yo. Say Yori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Did she put blush on her cheeks? I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all.
I see. This isn't a lot. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
Motherfucker. No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your Sayori? What kind of fucking question is that?
That's a little bad. You don't do that. Oh, why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really.
She's a repeat
I just
offender.
wanted to look at it. Look at all your private belongings. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. That's a little only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. You're broke as fuck. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. I've played this before. My Dodora has seen it before, and
It's
Black this
simple.
is the first
I live
time.
next to you. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought the snack before
So
coming
no
to the club.
spoilers in the comments, please.
So, either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. You
One
greedy
second
little
here.
bastard. Are you
What?
sure you're not part 2?
What's happening? Why are you
Wait, wait,
lowering the auto forward time?
So I can go use the bathroom,
Wait,
and
got
it won't
before?
go too fast.
But there's
It
one more
wasn't-
thing.
It
You're
wasn't
always
going too
hungry.
fast.
And so, that only leaves one option.
Ah! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
Did I go to like fucking law school? If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Objection!
Ah!
I didn't know that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell me back to let me borrow some money.
You
That's...
motherfuckers.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my books. My book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Fucking weirdo. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. What?
The revolution?
Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? That's fucking creepy.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Don't change the subject. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. I got
You
you now.
wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes.
Bribery.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Oh my god. Come
I've
on,
been
give me more
up.
credit than that. Oh god.
I've been up for 31 hours.
Out the
Taking
door,
and hanging in a
smack
while is gonna
Sayori in the
hurt.
face.
Ow! What was this? A cookie?
Sure
Yeah,
enough,
you
it's
have
a
been here from the
giant
beginning.
cookie
You
wrapped
got
in
in like
plastic.
5 seconds after we started it.
Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution!
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! What? I'm so happy!
Jeez, just eat it. The rapper tilts open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good! Mm.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. Uh-oh.
It's my cow! You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets up to the seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms
Fucking
around.
creepy. Jeez! I get it!
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Oh!
Sayori suddenly leans down and take a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Bitch.
Oh my god.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that? least. Not everybody.
Oh, it's gonna be a murder. Mouth full, Yuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Says the slightly tall middle schooler. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Uh-oh.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? She's just been gnomed. Bruh. Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? No, not me. Yeah. Whoops, it's you.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Just Monica. She probably just had something to do today. Just Monica. She's pretty popular after all. Oh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Truth. That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Wish I could slam a door open right now. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. Mouse is moving. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Ow, that hurt my chest. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Just Monica.
We're talking about your availability. Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyways?
Not much. We just talked, and Natsuki and them were dumb. Well, my last period today was study hall. And, to be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. No deaths. That haven't happened. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That's you.
I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, redacted.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, so about the literature in this literature club. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently.
So you can play Beethoven
And I'd
symphonies,
really
right?
love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. So that's my quote. I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! This is not a game. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. What drama? I chose to leave out the Sayori's mischievous escape.
Escapedo.
I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has settled down.
I wonder what our poem last night got us.
Oh yeah, I forgot we wrote a poem. Sayori somehow has already
You
finished
probably
her
one every
book and
night.
Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
The poem is where you notice the creepy shit first, I think.
Hey Yuri.
Eh?
Ah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we were reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to know
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
that. Ah, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get this started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all. Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. How do you know that?
Yuri stands
Who
up and
sent
walks
you?
away to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Because we needed that description. Can you hold this for a second?
Oh, I gotta do manual labor? Oh my god. Sure. Fine. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk.
That tea set is
I simply
damn
watch her.
smoking, bitch!
To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms.
Cleaver,
Especially because of
you
her
did
long,
good. You
long
did
legs.
good.
Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Yes. I was gonna say something dirty, but I'm not. Thanks! I'll be right back!
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not?
Yes, away from everyone else.
Shall we go then?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ah shit.
Where are you two off to?
Here comes the fun police. Yeah.
Professional cockblock. Huh?
We're just Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it is. We were just filling the water pitcher.
Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job.
That's
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve redacted in club activities?
my mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, redacted.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly pushes her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
I just... Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Redacted. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head.
That seems
Nobody's
insulting to
perfect.
say that.
We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. And plus, nobody stabbed the Cyclops in the eye in the cave. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light to rain shower.
Oh god, this is going to hell in a handbasket soon. No, 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 no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? You've only given me 102 reasons. You can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? We're friends.
For friend, you say? Uh, um,
Yeah, I agree. We should be acquaintances. Yuri lifts her head.
redacted. I really like being friends with you. Friendzone.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. Feel kind of awkward saying something like that.
Friend zone.
FWB.
But I'm doing my best to help you feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we will return to the classroom. And everyone's like, why did it take so long?
Redacted, do you like oolong tea?
Ah, yeah, I can't even pronounce that. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature to 200 degrees.
How freaking
Now
high
it's
does
time to
that
get
thing
the
go?
teapot.
Most electric kettles I see is one button, that's it.
Yeah, but it's probably an older one.
Probably.
You really do this properly, don't you? You heat it up before you make tea.
Sure, the first time. Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. We're gonna spit in it.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
I want a tea dragon. Uh-huh.
Can you name every tea leaf that's in there?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Yeah, her friends.
Ah,
I think she
perhaps I
thinks
will.
that means a little more. The FWB is pretty right.
Pretty right.
Pretty.
Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
It's the hum of death.
You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show? Well, yeah, you're making the whole fucking gazebo fucking tea. And you noticed?
How could I not notice? There's only 4 people in the room. Do you know how quiet it is?
I was doing a bit of thinking. He's right. There's no adult supervision and they're boiling hot liquids. In a school.
Right?
And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway.
Ah, the secret is, I don't give a fuck. That's right, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. I don't want to give you an aneurysm or anything. Baby steps,
You're always
you know?
worrying about me, Redacted. It's
Well, you
very
just made-
endearing.
Now you're giving me reasons to. God damn it.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. Oh shit. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want you to pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Redacted. I have another request.
If it's a drink with my pinky up, no.
Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why? It's dirty.
It's a little bit easier on my back. Oh,
Oh.
fuck yeah, now I get
Well.
it. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. The pain.
Ah,
The
my
pain!
bad. Didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Her boobs aren't even that big.
That's so.
What?
Is it right?
Like, her
I
boobs aren't
wonder
that
why
big.
that is.
Like, dude, shut up and get past this conversation. Like, this needs to stop. It's most likely because my... My...
Your posture, right?
He just threw her
Always
the
hunched
biggest
over
out
like that
ever.
while reading.
Yes!
You saved her.
So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I'll retrieve the book from my back. Ah, yes. I have some chocolate as well.
Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
Chocolate. It's a
Chocolate!
chocolate candy.
Chocolate! I need
take it.
chocolate!
I don't know if I agree with coffee. I mean, chocolate tea. Yuri,
I think it depends on
and
the
I
type of
then
tea.
sit against the wall, teacups.
Depends on the type of chocolate.
Yeah, this scene is
Dark
great.
chocolate goes good with it.
I mean, I know like the whole tea and crumpets thing, so I do know the thing with sweets with a tea. I'm just
Mhm.
not that kind of person, but I usually drink like tea or black.
I usually drink
I'm
like
green
Earl
or
Grey
black.
tea without any sugar.
As if in sync, we assumed the same reading posture at this last time, each one holding one half of the book. Except this time,
Oh, the cuddle cuddle.
our bodies
Are
even
even
closer
closer
to
to each other. I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Barbaric. Yuri was always kind of cute, but this is ridiculous. We're in a literature club. If she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup.
That is giant, like the one from the exhibition.
Holding it with my hand is not enough. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Excellent. She wears an intense greed and expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading.
It's a lot of power.
Virginity is cool. After a few minutes, I managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper.
I don't think that teacup fit.
Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure? I spent money on
Well,
this.
if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Oh, no.
Virginity rocks.
Oh no. Ah, you're right. Didn't even think about that. Oh god, I'm not even gonna try it at this point. My bad.
No need to apologize.
I'll hold the
I'll
book,
hold
okay?
the book,
Okay,
okay?
this took a different turn. Good. Are you sure?
Of course. Pretty girl.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it from
That's
it.
a horrible sentence.
Right.
But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading it again. Damn it. I take chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. It tastes like shit. Then I take another chocolate. And I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation
If somebody
is
can put
completely
something in
natural.
your mouth while you're sitting there, you
Okay,
have a
this
problem.
went back to what I was thinking. But that doesn't mean I can't stop here. I'm going in. I have to temporarily place
Wait,
the
what the fuck?
Michael, you've
Oh
seen
my
this.
God.
Calm down.
I completely
that.
forgot about
Ah! Beautiful Yuri! Too much to control! Chocolate! Chocolate!
that.
Ma! Get
Yuri
the
successfully
wallet!
breaks.
Chocolate! Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Um... Redacted?
Sorry. Not sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's... Yuri, take my damn chocolate. That's... Well... Well... You were just helping. That's something that friends do. Right?
I mean, could be chocolate, could be something else. Not really this kind of context, but
Oh, gross.
yeah. That's all it was.
Yeah. No, it was fucking date rape drug. Chocolate formula. Oh my god, they make a chocolate laxative. You don't need to
Woman,
stop
you
or
ever heard of
anything.
Brazil? Just
What?
saying. You ever heard of Brazil? Just saying.
I see.
I see.
Oh, it's you, fuck.
The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book. I can tell by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I never see take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine.
Is she actually gonna look at him? That's creepy.
How did it even come to this?
Lots of
Yuri doesn't
chocolate
avert her gaze.
and a lot of heat.
I know those are just rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths.
That is indeed how breaths work.
I raise my hand.
Ah.
Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different. I take the chocolate and I place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. God damn.
Okay, everyone. Ah! Fuck was that in the mic?
Here.
Yuri drops back.
It's time to share bones.
Ah, yeah, the thing that's why we're
Redacted,
here.
you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up so that there's without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
That's because you're both wimps. One's a shy wimp, one's a stuck-up bitch.
Ooh. Already
Okay,
that's
they're all
bad.
gonna be weird, probably, but let's start with Natsuki.
Start with her first.
Natsuki.
Oh boy.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. Suck it, bitch. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Huh? You think so? How dare you insult me like that?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. Bitch. But you never really struck me as her type.
Fiori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Fucking bitch.
Ouch. That's
You
a
might
little
want to pour some
unnecessary.
rubbing alcohol on that burn!
Let's pour some ice on that burn. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like a golden balloon. So I'm getting all metaphorical with you, metaphysical. You could say that we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it.
Damn straight.
Oh yeah, I guess. I'm supposed to show you my poem. Whoa, I get to read a poem! Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so she likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her friends talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. What the fuck? Not bad, right?
It was quite longer than yesterday.
Kind of fucked up. Like, yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
And this was?
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Yeah, that you're fucking psychopath. I doubt I have to explain it.
That you're a bitch and like talk about people behind their backs.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Well, it didn't help you. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. The subject of this poem is a stuck-up little bitch.
Do you know people like that? Because I do.
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. Be that just makes people stupid. Whoops. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. Someone is being harassed because she likes anime. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right.
You're right.
Oh, it's you. Fuck.
At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. I can't wait to be terrified tomorrow. Sayuri. Redacted? I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Yeah, I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really saying the only one who feels that way.
No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is at least trying to admit how much she likes something.
But
I don't think it's that.
what do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Super blush.
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. You idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems on my own stupid life? When you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking. No.
Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feeling through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You don't understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Senor? Pat serious.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
No. Maybe? Hey, Redacted. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because it's the first time you've written something for me.
Senor, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really? I broke my pencil! I'll change all the characters.
Babine and Tinta personagem she bumps right into me.
Sorry!
Sorry.
Michael!
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sierra clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah!
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I like it. Bottle.
Bottles. I pop off. Do you want to read this one?
Nope.
Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put that bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes a lot of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. I think someone needs medication. Holy
crap. Sarah, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever today?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot! And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. It's creepy.
Why isn't it clicking? Creepy Michael!
Well, not exactly. Maybe because
Fucking
I'm
calm
so
down
used
for
to
a
being
second.
peaceful.
What are you doing? Is it him or the auto?
I don't know. The audio is cutting out sometimes with you.
What are you doing,
Yeah,
Michael?
no, the audio is cutting out for you, so every time I think I hear you reading, I click.
Oh. That doesn't help anything.
No, it doesn't. Because half the time you get mad at me when I don't click when I'm waiting for you to say something.
Okay, that probably means that... I don't know what that means.
I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good and you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks! I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Hello, Willow. Writing is the best! Stop it. I'm gonna keep... Whoops, I dropped out of the thing. Fuck. I'm gonna keep writing until I die! That's fucking creepy.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I wonder if my headset's dying.
Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later.
I wonder
if
this
this is one of those times.
Fucking thing, come
But
out.
seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Pessimistic. Pessimistic. Hi again, Redacted! Where the fuck is the cord? How's the writing going?
Bad. Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Fucking thing, where is it? Oh.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know.
Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright!
Oh,
This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. I'm just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? What the fuck is over here?
Yes. You can't deny she's talented. She's the only one I look up to.
Yeah, totally! I think her poems are the most romantic. What? That's the best way to
no.
describe it. I guess I can see where she's coming from.
If you use the literature
She's like a
form of romantic,
totally
yes.
different person when she picks up a pen. That's an understatement.
What's that too? But when she's talking about the literature, like it's a light turns on her inside.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? Eh.
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. Not at all. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Ugh. You're making that thing angry. What if my headset's charging now?
You are really misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. What?
Really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway. What the fuck?
Oh. Monica kind of whispers that last part.
It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Well, fuck, that's you. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway... You want to read my poem now? Yes, bitch. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sin, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless.
Wake me up, can't wake
Load
up.
me.
Wake me up, can't
Wake up,
save
save
me.
me. Das is a copyrighted song. She's fucking creepy.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I don't know what the fuck you're saying in it.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
Apology accepted. No, I never said that.
Do people still exist in this, or did they leave?
It's just like a kind of thing I never really see before, I guess. I guess. I suppose. I presume.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper.
Oh, so doodling.
Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Why are they mentioning magic so much? The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. What noise?
I see.
In her
says the
head.
blind man.
The voices.
The voices! I hear them! They're there!
Eepa!
Eepa! Twisted
Well,
tails,
hopefully
a thousand
it's
eyes,
about
trapped
though.
forever! Eepa! 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 You can hit next. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, put it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh no.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game! You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen, you should save the game. Wait, is this tip even about writing?
Nah, bitch.
What am I even talking about?
Foreshadowing?
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Woo, crazy bitch. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do, you like it?
Redacted. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining that I'm better than everyone here. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even their hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to
Oh,
this.
I have it.
What?
Nothing. Stains on his
Used
shirt.
to
Mom,
what?
spaghetti.
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Think before you speak, woman. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you... Whoops.
Are you saying you've never showed your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. That's because you have asshole friends.
Do you think that? Do you really think that? Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah! Time to read! for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a wandering
Unordinary person.
Unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity. The raccoon on
An urge.
The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've grown quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Well, that's something. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to be.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. What the fuck? So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Huh.
What the fuck?
That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
She did.
Yeah. She's talking about how much it doesn't matter when you're into it as long as you're not hurting anyone.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that!
Aha. Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. What the fuck? I might be ranting a little bit now. What the fuck? But I'm glad that you're a good listener. What the fuck? You're good at a lot of things. What the fuck?
Right?
Writing, listening. What the fuck? There really aren't many people like you. Redacted.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
What the fuck? It's just how I feel.
You should feel something else.
I never thought I would feel so uncomfortable sharing my writing. What the fuck? But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, why? Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. What the fuck? Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Open mic night! Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems, too. Open mic night. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been currently in a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Fuck it.
Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Is it? I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings! Being intimate with yourself! Ugh. Finding new horizons! And having fun! That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice.
Fuck.
I agree.
I slide into the
I
Monica
don't
voice
think it's
now
too much to ask.
instantly.
I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. A wee little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
She could just say no. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Uh-huh. Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem. Then she stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is it simply a natural? Or is it Maybelline? Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud.
I thought I was gonna
Monica
get to
takes a
read an
breath
awesome fucking
and
poem.
smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri crunches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman.
Of a fierce
The
and confident
poem is
woman.
full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head.
I don't want to know what's inside
Suddenly,
her head.
she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself.
How did I get here? No!
It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Okay! I guess I'm next then!
Sayori hops out to her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadows. Sorry I giggled! Sayori! Oh, it's you. Fuck.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought! How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to the other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem.
begins her poem.
I get to read it.
Somehow
Nope.
it feels her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew more and thought. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori. Good job.
Even Redacted liked it! I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? What are you implying?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle... I'm back! Sayori still's here! Yes, she is! Oh my god, welcome back! It's a lot of reading! Monica fucking doesn't shut up! They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean! Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. And next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Redacted. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Redacted lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki!
It's fine. It's fine.
Just insulted your pride.
Might as well get it over with. We all know who's the superior one. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has the eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone is.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
poem is called... It's called... Well, why are you all looking at me? Because that's what you're supposed to do. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little.
Bruh!
When she's
Why are you
a
saying
little
bruh so
unenthused-
much?
What?
Oh,
Her
I'm talking
poem
to
has a rhythm
the
and a rhyme.
tough chatty. The person came back.
It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud.
Jump! Every day now. Jump!
The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She halts back to her feet.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say.
Well, I'm thinking we should probably end this stream before we get to the next day, because that's when will start happening.
Yeah, I know. Oh well,
Yeah, I definitely
do you at
need to get
least
off.
feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends? It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. I think it would be... Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case... You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I feel like a teacher. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez.
Jeez.
I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. It makes me really happy. I don't know what you said before that.
Yeah, no problem.
I looked at the comments for a second. Here's my poem. Oh. Okay, everyone. Is it time to leave? I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day! I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
Alright, I stand up.
Yeah.
There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Omika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best.
Alright, it's you. Fuck. Go.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep! Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though. Well...
Well,
Oh, whoa. Whoops.
How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Redacted. You don't have to say it. Fucking didn't go high enough.
Whatever. Let's go out, Lenny. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed.
Oh, I'm so tired.
But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Hmm? Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
And her footing. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. It's the wrong voice.
Huh?
Well, what would you do?
What kind of question is that?
Stupid one.
You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Uh-huh. Can you just answer the fucking question? Oh my god. This is important. Don't do anything! We want to walk home with Yuri, right? That is a good idea. I say I would walk home with Yuri. Yeah, the person in the chat wants to go with Yuri too.
Go with Yuri?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what happens, but...
Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean,
your
given
voice
how hard
made
it
it
is for her
better.
to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down.
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That's nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it.
Kind of weird thing to think about.
It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? What made you think that? Sayori. Can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Clearly it's one big black hole. Sorry!
No, you're not. Everyone is different.
The fear of existential death is upon me.
Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her.
Oh no.
That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows?
I wouldn't
what will
walk with
happen
any
in
of
that
them because they're all fucking nuts.
Right.
I know what will happen. Let's do
Alright,
this.
before we start doing this, we should probably save and come back to it.
No, just do it and then save after.
Okay.
Just in case this fucks it up somehow. We're
Oh.
already fucking full down the fucking her path. Dude, fucking pain. Electricity. Fear. Or tragedy. Your pick. Tragedy. Time. Time. That'd be a good one. Extreme. Contamination. No. Yeah, tenacious. I want to see what it does. I'm not sure if it will make her jump.
Oh fuck.
Well, you got her both times, so it doesn't matter. But what do you click on?
I have no idea what I clicked on the second time.
Just click.
I know I did
Click
tenacious
Vivid.
and then something else. Vivid?
Vivid. And forgive. Oh, that was her. Suicide. No, don't do suicide, actually. Oh, no, it is her. Death. Might as well. Oh, fuck, why is that her? I think that or misery would be her.
Damn it.
It was probably misery.
Probably.
Disown. No, or alone. Alone's better. Oh no, disown worked. Captive. Unending. Sadness. Entropy. Universe. Universe.
Oh, there it is.
Agonizing. Save right there.
Alright, so that is the end of
Draw
this.
is good, so is Yuri. The worst thing is wait, where is Sayori? I read your poem! There! That was good. That was funny. Anyways, we'll probably be back on tomorrow. I need to go to bed. I've been awake for... At 8 o'clock, it was 28 hours. What is it now?
12. So it's been 32 hours.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm 32 hours and didn't need to go to sleep. And the fun begins next part. So, anyways, good night.
Oh, really?